Hello guys, Dave here. Howdy doody, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Wasn't really planning on streaming today, but I'm on a bit of a mission at the moment. I'm in Eissentam, which I don't usually spend much time in. And I thought I'd do some multi-tool hunting in Eissentam. I think I tried it once before. I didn't find it very successful, but, you know, can't give up or anything. So yeah, we're going to do a bit of multi-tool hunting, and you know, if we can find any exotics at the same time or anything nice ship-wise, we can sort of make a note of that. I've literally just grabbed a load of maps. I've got, I don't know, 260 inhabited outpost charts, and I've just come into a system which is a GEC system with of a tier 3, and I didn't notice that there was a moon here, but thankfully when I did a scan on from the space station, it took me to a planet. If it had taken me to see the moon, I would have just left the system, but it should be quite good because obviously there is 6 multi-tool pools in the system. Got the space station. And, oh, actually, we've got 7. So, 7 multi-tool pools in this system. The space station and all of the planets and the moon. So I've come down to this planet. I'm on map number 2. Let me just get into first person, guys. I hate being in third person. And I found the A-class cabinet already. There was a rifle from the space station, and we've got this mid rifle here. I've put down a save beacon, so I'll know where the A-class cabinet is, and we're just going to go backwards and forwards to each of the individual planets, and take it from there. See what happens. See if we can get anything. So yeah, really chilled stream, but I just thought I'd do this so much. I mean, I'm spending about, I don't know, 15 hours a week at the moment looking for multi-tools, 10 hours. Quite a lot of time. And I thought, well, do you know what? I'll bring you along. It's not the most exciting of live streams, but we can have a chat. And if any of you want to get into Eissentam, just let me know. I've got my friend code on the chat, and I'll just enable my multiplayer and let you in quickly. I like Eissentam, because obviously lots of paradise planets. So yeah, let's just check my stream while I'm here. Got a lot of videos coming out this week, guys. A lot of videos coming out this week. 2 seconds. Let's just do that. That stream looks okay, that's good. Right, so we land on this planet, and where are we? We will save and reload, and then head back to the inhabited outpost. Multi-tool hunting is not, it's not for everybody, but I've really got into it, and I couldn't explain why, because it is really frustrating. But I'm really into it at the moment. If you are in the chat, don't forget to say hi. As I say, I don't do any live streams very much, and I should do really, because you know, every time I should go multi-tool hunting, I should bring you guys along, just so I can have a chat and get used to streaming. But yeah, we've got quite a few videos. I think I've got 4 planned for this week so far. There's my save beacon. So we've got a green experimental pistol. All the stuff that I'm going to be doing, except for the... I'm doing I've got a first wave ship, which a guy gave me off Twitter, Tony. And so that's going to be one of them. And then I've got the experimental tools. A couple of those are going to be on shorts. And one which will be a long form video, because there's 3 tools in one cabinet. Well, 2 really, but I say 3 because it sounds better. I think there's a moon. The moon is behind that planet, isn't it? So I think I'll try and get there next. Yeah, it'd be good to see if we can find something in Eissentam. Not done one video on Eissentam yet, so it could be good to put a find up. Let's come on down. I've had some issues since the update of the auto dock not working on the landing pad. Before the update, I was having loads of issues where the inhabited outposts were actually spawning into mountains and stuff like that. That was a bit weird. I got another mid-range pistol. It looks exactly like the last one. Okay. So we'll try and go to the moon next. I think it's behind us. Or there is a planet behind us. Alright, where are we? Let's go that one over there. And that in new... That's the second planet with new in its title, isn't it? Hold up, hold up, hold up. New Onkerry. And the other one was New Hagono. So yeah, guys, if you haven't got any bases in Eissentam, let me know in a little bit in the chat. Friend code's at the top there, and every time I clear a system, I'll switch my multiplayer on, and you can set up a base in Eissentam if you want. Saves going through Artemis, doesn't it? Oh, thanks, Tia. Right, what are we going to have on this one? It was quite good last week for Multitools, actually. Nothing really super special, but I do like those clean experimentals. Really do. The orange one was awesome. Like that one. So we got blue one, got a grey one, got orange, and got the green experimental pistol as well. They're all videos for this week. And as I say, first wave exotic as well. If you want to get some nanites, it's always good to have a first wave exotic. I'll tell you what I could do. I could do with some bloody tritium. Not been using this ship very much. I thought I'd drag this one along today because it's got emerald drive in it. Whereas I've been sort of riding around in this little fighter I found. Came into a space station a couple of weeks ago, and yes, little tiny little white fighter came in, and it just looked at it. It was S-class, so I grabbed it, The other thing I've got to do, because this is not a big save for me, it's only 100 hours in this save, I don't have a lot of money. I've got to try and make some money sometimes when I get time. Because I bought a fleet of ships. And not been sort of making the money back. Alright, see what we get here now. We have got a little pistol. Still an A-class. So if you ever go multi-tool hunting, avoid the Korvax systems because sometimes they can change the cabinet. You'll think, oh, that's an S-class. I'll go and load in my awesome, like alien or something like that, and they'll change the cabinet. So when I get multi-tool hunting, it's usually Viking or Gek systems. I prefer tier 3, but I'll go tier 2 as well. There's no problems. But alright, what am I up to? Go and find a planet to go and reload on. Jesus, what happened there? Is that the one we've just been to? Oh, actually, yeah, I could do with some tritium, couldn't I? What was I saying just a minute ago? Let's go and get some tritium. What have we got now? 283. Where's the big bloody Oh, we'll get some in a minute. That's enough for now. Right, the planets. What are we doing? We do this one next. And that is Ellen. As I say, it'd be nice to find something in Eissentam because I haven't found anything here yet. Haven't really spent much time in it, don't get me wrong. When I did the Artemis, finally got around to doing the Artemis quest, it spawned me in Eissentam, put me on a planet, it just plopped me right next to a load of fungal mold. And I did notice that the planet I'm on has got loads of it. I think there was a load like with 22 in there or something like that. It's nuts. Be interesting to see what they do with this game next, to be honest with you. Needs something. Needs something. I played, what did I play the other day? Starborn? I think that's what it was called. I refunded it, to be honest with you. It wasn't for me. I did one video on it, but it wasn't for me. I'm not much of an RPGer, to be honest with you. I like to do my own thing. Excuse me. Go on in, see what this one's got to give us. Another mid-rifle. Where are we up to now? Still got a while to go, so it's got a few more planets to do. Done that one, done that one. Let's go this one. Choose my crew. Yeah, I suppose it's really good for building in Eissentam because of the paradise planets. They don't get any crappy weather. Let's get on down. It's yellow grass. Just got the moon to go. Don't look like we got anything off this system, but you can never tell. Could be the last planet. Beowulf, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. Right, let's see what we got off this planet. And then, as I say, we've got one more to go. If we don't find any multi-tools, I could always have a quick scan just to see what the exotic is in the system. Just a quick look. See if we can get it to spawn in space. No, just another pistol. So we've got one planet left, that's the moon. And we've checked all of them. Right, where is the moon? I think is it up here? Let's go up here and have a look. I think it's there, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Obsidianaceum. Oh, I've just murdered your name. But how are you doing? Right, let's get this moon. Get it out of the way. Hope everybody's doing alright today. Having a good Sunday. I tell you what, it's a bit of a novelty here. The sun's out. So best thing to do when you've got the sun out, play video games. Right, let's land down here, reload the save, go back to the save point and see what we got. I think we failed on this system. System number 1. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah, I was doing all right. Nice little afternoon of multi-tool hunting. Thought I'd nip over to Eissentam and have a look over there. Don't do much in Eissentam really, but yeah, I thought I'd pop on over. And if anybody not in Eissentam or haven't got a base in Eissentam, don't want to do the Artemis quest, then my friend code is on the screen. Let me know if you want to save over here. Then I'll switch my multiplayer on. You can quickly join the game, put down the base computer, and then you're in Eissentam, man. So I should imagine everybody and his best friend is in Eissentam now. But just in case. No, we're not going space station, are we, Dave? Oh, then. How long does it usually find to find these S-class multi-tools? It can take probably... I found one in 10 minutes beforehand, and then what one the other day? I tell you what one. If you've looked on my channel, I did a pale yellow experimental. That took 3.5 hours in total to find that one. It was probably an hour faffing, and then I just could not get the S-Class cabinet. It was really, really pissing me off. The orange one that I found the other day, which I posted on the community tab, I was really lucky with that. I was running out of maps. I literally had 5 maps left and that one came along. That one took about an hour and a half. So this system doesn't have any exotic multi-tools, doesn't have any aliens, experimentals or anything like that. So we can grab our save beacon. What I'm going to do now, because we're in, not that it really matters anymore, but we're in a tier 3 economy. So in theory, we should have quite a good success rate of finding the exotic. Now, you can usually hang around in the space station until it turns up, or you can go down to a trade point. I don't like going to trade points. I kind of cheat a little bit with the exotics. There is another way of getting the exotic to spawn. Damn, respect for you putting all that time in. That's alright. I don't know why. I mean, for years, I thought, no, there's no way I'm doing that. That looks really boring. I've got addicted to it at the moment. I really have. So I'm going to call my freighter in. And when you call your freighter in, guys, you'll get between 6 and 10 ships spawn around it. And if you scroll through your scanner, I'm on PC, I'm using the arrow keys, you can see which ships have spawned, right? So there's no exotic there. So I'm going to pulse. You wait for the scanner to go dead again, and then you spawn your freighter in again. And it randomly spawns all 21 ships in. Alright, so it's a really good way. I mean, you might see a ship there, you think, oh, I quite have a look at that, and you go over and take a picture of it. Sun's out in Derbyshire. Yeah, the sun is out here. It's really nice here. It was cold this morning, took the dog for a walk, and it was freezing cold, but by the time I got back, I was sweating. So yeah, lovely and sunny down here in sunny Devon. They did say it was going to be good weather today. But, you know, me being me, rather than go out down the beach or anything like that, let's play video games instead. Something clinically not right with me. Right, so, well, it could take 20 scans to get this thing to spawn, but because we're in a tier 3 system, I don't think it really matters. Oh, there we go. Look, there's the exotic. So we go up to it, and it's a royal. We're trying to take a picture. Get the sun over there. It's a gold royal. That's all right, isn't it? So that's how easy it is to get an exotic in space. Now, sometimes, only sometimes, it will try to land in your freighter, right? So you can snag it that way. that hasn't taken long to spawn, and the way I see it is, I keep meaning to prove it again and again, that if it doesn't take long to spawn in space, it won't take long to get in the space station. So there you go. Glyphs are there if you want it. And we're going to bugger off into another system now. I like tier 3 systems, but there wasn't many around here, to be honest with you. Let's have a quick goosey. Satisfactory. I mean, I could go tier 2. Oh, there we go. There's a flourishing system. Who's that? Fuck. Missed it. Viking. We'll have it. Yeah, I don't like you going to Korvax systems. There was about 4 tier 3 Korvax systems when I was trying to look earlier on. And hopefully there's no moon. Because moons can make things a bit tricky for hunting for tools. And there's 2 moons, so we might not have any luck. In fact, what I'm probably going to do, we're going to have a look in the cabinet. I don't like to be looking on a moon system, because if it takes you to the moon to look for the inhabited outpost, it's a pigging nuisance to keep taking off and landing from the moon. I don't know if you've ever tried it. You're literally up straight away and you're miles away. So, is it possible to find a solar or a living crashed starship? Well, the living ships, that's weird, because you have to have this. You have to have your egg, one of your eggs, don't you, to get the living ship, and it just replaces a crashed ship. I have found solar ships crashed. I haven't looked for any ship, and I've found quite a few exotic ships crashed as well. I found a couple of squids, and some other ones. I might get back into that, to be honest with you. I might get back into looking for crashed ships. It depends what people want, to be honest with you, because I don't think a lot of people want multi-tools. I don't know if No Man's Sky is a huge game at the moment, to be honest. I think a lot of people have got a bit tired of it. But I'm enjoying this at the moment. I'm enjoying doing the multi-tools and finding the ships at the same time. So can't complain, really. But right, so we've got a pistol, a B-class pistol, in the space station. There is no... Oh, that's nice, isn't it? There is no first wave exotic in here. Is that gold? I think they've updated the gold in this game. I just saw an Explorer a minute ago with some gold on it. Something like brass kind of effect. Look at that. Yeah, I reckon they're updating the colours. Looks well beaten, doesn't it? So yes, it is possible to find a solar crash ship. The living ships are a little bit different because you need the seeds. I've got some spare living ship eggs on another save, actually. Perhaps I ought to give a couple of those away at some stage. Right, so what we're going to do, I've picked up, before I left, a shit ton of charts. And we're just going to look for an inhabited outpost. If it is on one of the moons, I'm just going to swap system straight away. I'll do the exotic. I'll have a quick scan for the exotic. If you are in the back of the stream there, guys, if you could click the like button, that'd be awesome. Just help us out a little bit, please. Don't usually go live. But yeah, if you can click like, that'd be fantastic. That's on a moon. I'm not even going to bother. I'm not going to bother because it's going to be a pain in the arse. So I'm going to get the freighter in. Just see what the... there's a solar there. Pressed the completely wrong button. Well, that's a shame, actually. It's a shame, really. See, they're going off to land, I think. Yeah, I'll perhaps do some crash ships. I found, if I remember rightly, I did find an S-class solar that was crashed. They're a bit of a big nuisance to repair, to be honest. It's a hell of a lot that needs repairing. But, you know, they're free. Let's see. Out of any haulers, fighters, shots, explorers, or any of the S class. Any haulers, fighters, shuttles, explorers, or any of the S class. Yeah, I mean, I do find quite a lot of S class ships. Even and when I was looking for crash ones, found a heck of a lot. I've got notepads full of finds. To be honest with you, I just did when you're doing ships. I mean, for videos, that kind of thing doesn't really get anybody in. But yeah, I should really put something in my community tab. We've also got Discord as well. That's a nice hot rod ship there. Go to Discord where I can put some of these finds. As I say, I haven't looked for any crash stuff for ages. I think the last crash ship I found was a red squid. This one's going to be a pig to find, isn't it? Let's just crack on, shall we? Let's try and get some multi-tools. Balanced. We could try some tier 2 systems if need be. I prefer them to be tier 3, but there we go. That's got a moon in it, but we're going to have to give it a go. Fingers crossed it won't take us to the moon for the inhabited outpost. Or, you never know, could be an S-class in the cabinet. Did have one of those the other day, which was a bit... I don't see them very often in the space station. Let's get on in and see what we got. I mean, I could probably spend... This is the other thing as well. I could spend 5-6 hours looking for multi-tools and not find one. It really is just so random. Right, so we've got a mid-range rifle. It's a C-class. But we are in an opulent system. I'll just wait for the first wave of ships to come in, just to see if there's any first waves. I'll do a scan here at the same time. And put, there we go, minor settlement. If that's on the moon, as I say, I'll just go into the next system. But we'll just see if there's any first wave exotics that come in. So what's everybody been up to today? Anything? Just doing nothing, or anything planned for the rest of the weekend? Is anybody off for the winter? For the Easter? Recently I've been doing starship hunting. I've been searching specifically for a certain design of a hauler, as well as a fighter. However, I am getting much luck. No, it is just completely random, isn't it? Completely and utterly random. I mean, I suppose you could have a look around on the coordinate exchange, just to see if there's anything similar to what you want. I mean, I don't do haulers. I can't stand them. I do fighter. I've got on my other save, my big save. I've got my first explorer still, and oh, that's all right. I think we're on a planet here, so I think it's game on. Game on for a multi-tool search. So we're going to hit this minor settlement. So there's a C in the weapons cabinet in the space station. What we're going to do, we're just going to keep scanning this planet until we find an A-class weapon in the cabinet, right? And then we'll put a save beacon down. Because once you find the A, as you guys probably know, that a multi-tool can only be, if it's for instance, if it's an A-class, can only be either an A, B, or an S. A multi-tool can only jump one class. So if I find the A-class weapon on a system and I find an S-class cabinet, that multi-tool can be in S, and that's how multi-tool hunting works, really. I'm not explaining it very well. So I think this is the same. It's a C, isn't it? No, it's a B. And while I'm going round, I should be collecting anything that's on the table, because it gives me my maps back. Not that I need them, because I've got a back at my base. I've got a load of barrels placed down in the right place to give me navigational data. Most finds with shuttles, a ship design, don't particularly favour. Okay, fair enough. No, it's just a matter of keep going around and around and around and around. Right, that was... I'm not really looking what I'm doing. Right, so I've got to go and get another inhabited outpost. Find a settlement. Yeah, I think I'll give myself 260 maps this time, so we shouldn't run out. Yeah, been a bit of a mission this week, getting multi-tools. I literally be coming home from work, having a bite to eat, and then just getting straight on it straight away. I've done pretty well this week, actually. So if you look in the community tab on the channel, got some nice nice experimentals. That cabinet with 2 experimentals and the purple starter in it, that was a nice find. Of course, I'm after the Holy Grail weapon. I'm after an experimental with glow tubes and either crystals or horns in an S-class. That is a Holy Grail multi-tool. If I can find one of those, I'll be very happy. I've got more chance of meeting Father Christmas, to be honest with you. Another beat. Funny thing is, I found 2 designs of a hauler yesterday. Both had NPCs indicating they were not claimable. That's weird. Oh, was that at the space station, or was that at the where they crashed once? I know if you're looking for crash ships, they do push those unclaimable where you got to do a mission for them instead. Did I scan then, guys? I don't think I scanned, did I? I don't think I scanned for an inhabited outpost. I think I might have brought something else up. There we go. Not concentrating. There it is. Is that the one I've just been to? Come on. Behave yourself. At the crash sites, yeah, it does push. I'll tell you what, I've had a couple of those where I have found really nice exotics, and they've been the ones which you can't claim, you just got to do the mission. I think I've just been here, haven't I? No, I haven't. And that is the C, isn't it? Yeah. So we just keep scanning. Keep scanning for inhabited outposts until we find the A-class. And I think this is tier 3, so we should find one quite soon. Any tips of what systems to search for any type of starship? Well, yeah. So your Viking systems will be fighters. Gex systems will be haulers. And Korvax systems will be explorers. That's the ones where they... I mean, they all have a mixture of each in them anyway, but you will primarily have, I think it's 9 different types for each of those ones, if I remember rightly. I think that's what it used to be. So if you go to a Korvax system, you should have like 9 different types of explorer. Did it not just bring the map up? Am I being really stupid today? I think I am. There we go. I am. I'm a bit of a fool. As far as finding S-class ships crashed, I don't know if it's the same as multi-tools. You'll definitely never get an S-class crash ship in a tier 1 system, I don't think. And that's how it works with multi-tools. I will never find an S-class cabinet in a tier 1 system. So probably worth looking at tier 2, tier 3 systems, usually conflict scanner. Or if you haven't got one, get one fitted from the anomaly. Buy a conflict scanner. And not a conflict scanner, economy scanner. And scan the economies. Go to tier 2, tier 3 systems. It's a B, isn't it? And just keep going. I mean, get yourself a couple of 100 maps and just sit in the space station and do one scan, look for a distress signal, and just keep scanning on that planet that it takes you to. I think there is over 250 crash sites to a planet, if I remember rightly. Something like that. And about 70 on a moon. And usually what I do as well, if I'm looking for crash ships, I will, when I go to the crash ship, I will just use my terrain manipulator on the ground next to it, because sometimes it will take you back to the same, it will start taking you back to the same ship that you've already been to. There's nothing worse than that. Can I have an A-class, please? See? It's been a bit of a pig, isn't it? But this is how it happens. You could sit there for ages, just going from site to site, not finding any A-class weapons cabinets. It is definitely not an exciting thing to do, but it's great when you get a decent weapon and you find the S-class. Shuttles so far. How to determine the system tier level? So when you're in the galaxy map, next time I go into space I'll show you, but make sure you get the economy scanner. Go to the space anomaly and get the economy scanner for your ship. I don't think it's very expensive, and that will tell you what economy level there is. I'll show you when I go into space next time. I'll pull up the map. I think that might be an A. Yeah, okie dokie. So we've got the A-class cabinet. We'll chuck that down. Just going to nip to my ship and save again. So what we're seeing at the moment, we are seeing all the multi-tools from the space station. So now I'm going to pull the multi-tools in from this planet by reloading on this planet. Okie dokie, so the multi-tool for this planet is a pistol. So what we've got to do now is go reload on every single planet and moon. Don't ask me why. It's just one of those things. Yeah, so what we'd go do, we'll go and reload on every planet and pull the multi-tool, the A-class tool from every planet. That makes sense? If it does. If it doesn't, that's what happens. Right, okay. So tier level. When you're in the galaxy map, you'll notice, because I got the economy scanner on, it's got 3 stars next to that hammer or pickaxe or whatever it is, and it says prospecting. All right, that's the economy level, 3 tiers. It also says that it's opulent. So if you're looking for an economy level of 2+, so 2s or 3s, don't bother going to 1s. But that's why you'll need the economy scanner. And as I say, you can get that from the space anomaly. Laksha. Also, it tells you the economy level in here as well. If you hold your mouse over here, it says that it's opulent. So opulent, high. Oh God, I'm having a mind blank. Opulent, advanced, prosperous, high tech. They're all tier 3s. Best multi-tool and starship classes were A-class finds. Found B-class hauler with 1 technology. See, the thing is, if you find yourself a decent A-class, you can always spend the 50,000 nanites and upgrade it to an S. I mean, I've actually thought about that a couple of times. I've found an amazing looking experimental multi-tool, and the damage potential on it was ridiculous. It was up, I think it was like 6,500 damage, base damage, and I thought, do you know what, that's really good. And when I went for the S or something like that, I think it was a lot lower. But so sometimes it's actually worth upgrading. Reload, or you can never. If you can only get a multi-tool or a ship in an A, then you can always upgrade it because you can't find the S. If that makes sense. Talking gibberish now. Yes, the stars. They will tell you which tier you're on. Hold on a minute. I have just noticed something. Yeah, we got 1 fauna. If you ever get to a planet where there's 1 fauna, guys, that's 1 animal, and it's usually like things like this. If you go over to it and scan it and just register it, it's 250 nanites. Better than a kick in the pants, isn't it? And with this save, I'm trying to get up to 100 grand for some reason. That'd be one of those things where I can actually upgrade something, because it's, you know, upgrading is quite expensive for nanites. I've got, as I say, I know somewhere where there's a massive runway mold drop. If I do need some nanites, but I need money more than anything. I've only got like 24 million. I think. What's the best way of making money these days? Is it gold? Gold mines. Do a couple of gold mines. And scrapping ships. I know I've got a couple of ships to scrap, actually. I know I did one yesterday. And I've got an exotic to get rid of as well. I've got two of each. I've got 2 royals, and I shouldn't really have them. Not going to use them. I use my guppy and my fighter at the moment. I did get that speeder off the expedition, but I've not even used it yet. And I got the golden vector if I need it as well. Right, so we pulled that planet's fills in. It's going to have a look. It's going to have a look. Big floating rock over there. So that's an A-class rifle. Not bad. Jeff, how you doing? Welcome, all the way from sunny Nottingham. When you buy a colour change for a freighter, is it permanent unlock for the rest of the freighters, or just the freighter? Do you know what? I can't answer that, because I've never done it. The freighters I've got, I've actually liked the colour of. And I've never got... Because that's really expensive as well. I think that was a bit of a... I don't know. That was a bit of something that I don't think a lot of people use. But no, I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. I think once you unlock the colour, you can keep that colour. But as long as it's only on that save. So if you bought yourself another freighter and you wanted to use that colour, I think you've unlocked it then. I think. Sounds about right. How's it going, Jeff? You okay? Righty who? Oh, that one looks quite cool, doesn't it? So let's go there. Doom. We're going to Doom. Infested planet, so will be worms here. As soon as you land, a worm will go over your head. Insufficient fuel. Ah, fair enough. I've thought about that, but I've got nothing else really to play. I tell you what, I quite fancy playing again. Quite fancy playing Satisfactory at the moment. I'm waiting for a couple of games to come out at the moment. As I say, I played that Starborn the other day and I wasn't overly impressed, but Satisfactory's good, but you have to put a lot of time into it. I quite fancy that. But yeah, there is times where you have to put a bit of a break into No Man's Sky. Thought about it recently because I'm 1,500 hours in now. Dihydrogen will move. Not that I probably need it. Dihydrogen, where are we? Nah, not really. I got 4,000. I think it goes through my head. Because each colour is 5,000 nanites, and I'm afraid that the colour unlock isn't permanent and that the nanites will be wasted. Yeah, but I mean, it's quite easy to get nanites. 5,000 isn't that many, to be honest with you. If you can get a nice deposit of runway mould, make yourself a little runway mould factory. You get quite a lot of nanites out of that. I think I've got somewhere in Euclid actually. You could get some of that. Got a little pistol. Where are we off to next? Oh, there's a little moon there. I think I'll go there next, get that out of the way. Yeah, another paradise one. I do like Eissentam for its paradise planets. Even though there's nothing really going on paradise planets. It's not good for building and stuff, though. I don't have any method of gaining light amount as quickly as well as concerned. Right, okay, so look for a planet with runway mould. Runway mould is a really, really decent way of making nanites. Also, if you've got all the portal glyphs, go to my... and you've got a bit of cash, you've got a bit of money units, then go to one of the first wave ships on my channel. Okay? Then what you want to do is wait for the ship to come in, an exotic, buy it, then go straight up to the scrapping terminal and scrap it. You'll lose a little bit of money, but it will give you S-class modules and storage augmentation. Go to one of the guys that sells upgrades and sell him your S-class, the S-class modules that you've just been given off that scrap, and that will give you nanites. Then go back to your ship, save and reload, and then the ship will come in again, and you can just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and keep making nanites out of it. Right? That's a pretty good way of doing it. You'll just need money for that. I like these birds. Butterflies. Look at those. Can I get one as a pet? Oh, my companion register's full. Where is he? Where's he gone? He's gone. What the heck is that? What's his face? That's weird. Right. Come on. I want you as a pet. Yay. Right, okay. We'll muck about with him in a minute. Where's my ship? Now I can't remember if I reloaded or not, so best reload. That is the most important thing. I forgot you can sell technology models. Yep. So that's the best way of doing it. That's a good way of getting nanites. Either that or find runway mold, because you can shoot all the runway mold and then go to your ship, reload, and the runway mold spawns again. It's a bit of a it's a not glitch. It's not a glitch. Yeah, I don't know. It's an exploit of the game. It's a bit like when you're going to buy technology for your ship at the space station. You know, and you buy one, and then you've got to go, like for instance, you're getting a pulse engine, and you buy the upgrade, and then you can't buy it again. Well, if you go to your ship, save and reload, you can go and buy it again then, and max your ship out. Come on, guys, we need a decent multi-tool. Something funky. Be nice to find something today. As I say, found quite a bit during the week. So it'll be my first Eissentam find as well. After you've acquired all the exosuit storage, other upgrades give you exosuit technology set. No, I don't think it will. If you max out your exosuit, the other way to get exosuit storage is to get drop pod. You can get drop pod coordinates. You can get maps for those. I think I've got a couple of those, to be honest. Or did I sell them? Because I don't want them. Yeah, I sold them. But drop pods will always give you exosuit storage for free. Alright, it's a pistol. Not having much luck today, guys, are we, really? But, you know. So we've got 2 more planets to do in this system. And then we'll be on to the next. Yeah, I'm going to be doing this for a couple of hours today. I've got to find something. I think all the planets are over here. what's everybody flying? Everybody flying exotics at the moment, or are you more into your shuttles and your fighters or something? I'm back into the trusty guppy. It's a little grey one actually. It's not white. It looks white, but it isn't. I like it. I like my guppies. Don't know why. I suppose the other thing I could do with No Man's Sky is to do a completely fresh save. This is relaxed mode, so I'm not got any grief going on whatsoever, but go into you know, a harsher mode, but do VR instead maybe. I can't fly in VR. So I could do with some practice really in your VR. Living ship, black and red, hammerhead, called Hella. Oh, cool. Do you know what? I've used my living ship. I can remember when the living ship update came out. I got it. Mine's called Snot because it is green and looks like a lump of snot, and I've flown it once. After all the grief of going through the living ship thing, which was a pain in the arse. Been hunting for starships more at the moment, for an occasional multi-tool here and there. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, it's nice now you can have 12 ships. You know, stuck at 6 for a long time was, I mean, for a couple of years, all I was doing was ship videos for the channel. So I had 5 ships, but I had to keep one free for doing videos. So it's nice to have 12. And I've got a couple of saves on the go now. This is my relaxed save. I think I've got just over 100 hours in this one. But I've still got my original one from Beyond, which is when I picked up No Man's Sky again. Amount of hours played, guys, come on. Put it in let's get it in the chat. Amount of hours played. What are you up to at the moment? That's a pistol. I swear the max shipment limit is 9. No, they've just changed it. It's 12 now on the last update. Unless I'm a complete idiot, but I'm sure it is. Perhaps I'm wrong. No, I thought they did it up to over 40 hours so far. Brilliant. Put some hours in. Is there a planet over here hiding somewhere? There is, isn't there? There it is. $40 hours on normal. Yeah, I think I've got over 1,000 hours on normal, I think, so far. I've done a couple of permadeath saves. Not permadeath, survivals. I deleted those. Did you do the expedition? Have you done any of the expeditions? Didn't enjoy the last one. Thought it was a bit cack, to be honest with you. It was all over and done with within just a few hours. So this is the last planet for this system. On average, I reckon I've never tried in the expeditions. Oh, they're pretty good. I think there's one going on at the moment. You've only got a couple of weeks left on it. They're good. Some of them have been really good. And everyone's different. Usually when they do an update on the game, or how they've been doing it, is when they do an update on the game, they'll introduce the update into one of the expeditions. 810 hours all told this time around. Oh, nice. That's a nice amount. So yeah, the expeditions are great. They just give you a lot of things to do and you get rewards. Like, for instance, the one at the moment, you get a speeder, which is an S-class ship. I'll call it in a moment. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm just going to... This will be the last planet in this system. Yeah, you can get a speeder, an S-class speeder. Looks like a one-off ship you can't find anywhere else. You just get it. It's like, for instance, there was one a few years... was it a year ago? 2 years ago? You got a Golden Vector ship, S-class, and you can take it into any save. And there was one where you got a frigate for your freighter, but it was the Normandy from Mass Effect, from the game Mass Effect, which is pretty cool. Enjoyed a lot of them actually. One of them was horrific because it was permadeath. I was terrible, although I didn't die. I had nearly, but I didn't. But I'm quite lucky that my other half plays Nomad Sky and we do the expeditions together. Right, let's go in. Let's see. This could be the last episode. Last planet. What am I talking about? I can get a beer in a minute and that'll sort me out. Last planet. And we haven't... Oh! Although... that does have some rarity on it. It has got bones and a yellow crystal. But I don't want anything. I don't want it. If anybody wants this multi-tool in Eissentam... it's a bit naff, but if you're into that kind of thing, there it is. It's there's the portal glyphs there, and there's the location on this planet, and the planet is called, what's it called, Dave? There we go. So if you want that, it's got a little bit of rarity to it, but not too much. I don't know what the damage was like on it. What's it, like 1500? It's okay. It's got bones. I imagine somewhere in the multi-tool pool, somewhere, there was probably something. There was probably an alien or something like that, because they usually come in twos. But it was probably down in the ranks, like in a C or something like that, or a B. Right, so we're done with that. Yeah, I was going to share Mass Effect. Andromeda was my favourite. I think I've got the Normandy on the save. Let's just pull up into space. And we'll pull my freighter in. No, can't go there. And just wait for the frigates to turn up. There's one. Where is it? There it is. There's a Normandy from Mass Effect. Pretty cool, eh? Let's go for it. That's awesome, isn't it? Like that. And we go into... Just go first person. The speeders in here as well. Yeah, it's really cool frigate, and it's S-class as well, which is always nice. So you can send it out, make some money. But I'm not really using the frigate expeditions in this one. There's my little... is that mine? No, that's not mine, is it? So what have we got in here? Yeah, these are my 2 Royals. Prefer this one because it's grey. There's my fighter, which just pulled in for no reason. That's brilliant, that is. So it's S-class. Got a twin white, a single white, and I've also got my guppy. So as you can see, I'm going for a bit of a white thing at the moment. Speed is not in here, but don't worry about it. I'm sure you've seen pictures of it. So yeah, let's go on to the next system. Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything. Perhaps 3rd time lucky. You never know. Oh, that was close. Righty-hoo, let's go. I mean, we can try some tier 2 ones, if need be. So, Gek. Yeah, we'll go for this Gek one here. Yeah, I do like the Normandy. I wish you could fly them, to be honest with you, but you can't. Or at least you can't get into that one, because the other frigates you can get into, can't you? But you can't get into that one. I've done I got the 3D model out of it, because I do 3D printing. I got the model out for the Normandy. I should print it, really. How do you park your starships into your freighter? There is always, whatever freighter you've got a landing bay. So you just fly near it, just like the space station, and it will draw you in. You know, you can actually build on your freighter. You can build a full base with teleporting, your farms, the lot. They're very good, actually, the freighters. They did a massive freighter update 4 updates ago, and they did so much to it. I haven't had the time, or I'm not a brilliant builder, to be honest with you, but you can do a lot with your freighter these days. Right, so weapons cabinet, B class, a pistol, and how many planets do we have? Oh, we got a moon. Didn't see the moon. I'm gonna have to give it a go, I suppose. So won't bother with the exotic at the moment. Transmission tower. Minor settlement, there we go. If it goes on the moon, I'll swap systems. No first wave exotic anyway. Alright, so the transmission tower is on the moon, that's ideal. So where is the minor settlement? Minor settlement's over here. Fantastic. I know how to park Starship. You know how to park the other ones. What is in all of your ships? Well, all of your ships won't fit in the landing dock of your freighter, but there is an option to spawn any ship that you own into your freighter. Oh God, I've run out of fuel again. Hostile trade ship? That's not on. Is he gone? You can piss off. Right, yeah, so you can split. There is off. If you go onto your freighter and just call in a ship, it will spawn into the hangar. One of the ones that you own, because you can only have 6 ships in your hangar at once. The other 3 are landing pads for NPC. Coming in hot. I'll tell you what, these volcano planets, I had a nightmare the other day. I found a multi-tool, and I found the S-Class cabinet. I came back in, and when I came back in, there was a volcano on top of the S-Class cabinet. It was a nightmare. I had to go and find it again. C-Class, let's just see if we can get some goodies out of this. So we get on nav data or some nanites. You get some nanites from that. Anything else in here worth grabbing? Nope. Nope. So let's do another scan. Should we be able to demonstrate? What, calling it in? Yeah, of course. Yeah. We just find the. I'll just find the A-class cabinet on this this planet. Hopefully. We won't have to wait long. Actually, what I'll do, I'm in space now. Let's call the freighter in. Alright, we're going land. You can do it in the Nexus as well. You can call any of your ships into the Nexus, the space anomaly. Just can't do it in a space station. So if I wanted to call my speeder in now, oh, it's already in here. So which one do I? There we go. I swap that to my fighter. The speeders. There's the speeder over there, the one that I got from the expedition. It's alright, 37 slot, 24 and S-Class. That's alright. I mean, you can use this fighter for a little bit actually, if need be. But yeah, so that's how you call it in. Just literally go to your hot menu and just like call Guppy back in again. It's just that you can't fit more than 6 ships in there because there needs to be room for the NPCs to land. So we are after the A class now, aren't we? So it was a B class in the space station. See, I tried calling a ship in on an empty slot, but it seemed to happen. Now you call it in to a slot where you've got a ship already there, which you don't want to use. Tell you what, I'm going to have to get a little drinkette in a minute. I think I have an ice cold Budweiser in the fridge. Would be rude not to drink on a Sunday. Hello, Vapor. How are you, me old mate? Hope you're doing okay. How's life treating you? Yeah, I'm all good, thanks. All good. Still playing No Man's Sky, as you can see. What are you up to these days, Vape? Are you still playing No Man's Sky? You off it for a minute? A lot of C-class rifles. Still grinding in Star Trek Online. I've not played that, to be honest. Ah, it's a bloody shelter, isn't it? Oh, hello. I'll have those. There's some... a scan for the map. But I always have any... some crystals over there. You haven't done the No Man's Sky? I think there's only a couple of weeks left, mate. It's only take a couple of hours. It's really, really short. The speed is alright. It's okay. I've not really used it. But that's probably what... Is that the only one you've not done? You've only found one Viking system. Yeah, you should get on with it, Vapor, to be honest with you. It'll literally take you 2 to 3 hours. It's not good. It's not a good expedition. They haven't really put a lot of time in it. The only thing I found quite tricky is you've got to run up the side of a volcano and jetpack into the middle and jetpack back again without dying, without the volcano going off. Other than that, 3 or 4 hours, mate. I think you'll have it. I think if you've done all of them so far, I know it's a... I didn't bother doing it for ages, to be honest with you. I think I took a couple of weeks before I even bothered to do it, but... And mind you, they always run them again. Hang on a minute. I wanted those crystals, didn't I? They do run them again, don't they? I want these crystals. Yeah, the first 3 things of the expedition on every phase was exactly the same. Yeah, it was a bit pants, to be honest. Oh, this Multitool's beast. A little bit of money. Is that Herox, was it? Yeah. Okay, let's go to the inhabited outpost. Wherever it is. Probably in the opposite direction. There it is. Over here. Yeah, I was playing that Spaceborne 2 Vapor, but I refunded it. I didn't like it. I thought it was a bit rubbish. Not really my thing. See, I had a couple of YouTubers playing it, but not really my thing. Yeah, I put about an hour into it. But nah. Come on, be an A. Is that an A? Bugger. So rifles a C. Pistols a B. Bugger off. I know. Right, let's sell this stuff as well. I just should be a sales point over here, shouldn't I? The crystals. A friend of mine wants me to get into Star Citizen, but that game is a load of it. I'll tell you what, it looks incredible. But shit, does it look grindy? Survival Bob did a video on it. He's done where's the milestone? Alright. Yeah, he did a video on it. God, it looks grindy, but it does look beautiful. But big game, but not a huge amount going on, don't think. And expensive for what you get, because it's a tier system, isn't it? You buy into a tier system of the game. And considering that that game has taken in billions of dollars, it's not very far made, I don't think. I would have thought they were a team of like 100 people trying to finish it off, but I mean, who didn't I see recently playing it? Jack, I think it was Jack Frags did a video on it as well. And it does look really good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's incredible. I think if you... I haven't got an amazing graphics card. I think you probably need something like a 3090 or a 4090 to get it looking really good. But it did look really, really good. But a lot of grind on it. Have a C? Yep. God, it's hot in here today. Ah, there we go. See? Bloody inhabited outpost is underground. I've had this quite a bit recently. Have you ever faced a full storage problem with your storage containers? No. Never had any problem. These are my problems. Look, it's spawned in mid-air. Come on, Hello Games. Get your fucking out. This is just ridiculous. It's actually in. I've had this a lot recently. I don't even know if I can get in it. Jesus. It's a right old mess. I can't even see the weapons cabinet. There it is. That's a B in it. Yeah. God, that's not the S or anything like that. Let's get out of it. If we gain that much more, shouldn't have had much. Yeah, I know. Mind you, this is feeling a bit buggy at the moment. I know it goes through stages, but No Man's Sky is, I think, a bit full of it at the moment. Not that it never hasn't been. It's always had its issues. Yeah, just waiting for a couple of games. I suppose everybody and his best mate to play Starfield, but that's not till September now. There's got to have been a lot of problems with that game because it was that's like nearly a year after it was meant to have been released. I'm after another game as well. I'll let you know what it is when it comes out because I'm actually trying to get onto the alpha testing stage of it at the moment. Contacted the developers. I really like the look of it. Really, really like the look of it, but I haven't been accepted yet. What kind of multi-tool and ship do you want, Dave? Well, my ship, I love my guppies, and I like the exotics, and I've got a nice little fighter. Multi-tool, the one I've got at the moment's alright, it's not bad. I did a video a while back with a black crystal alien. That's pretty good, maxed out. No Man's Sky, more bugs than an Amazon rainforest. I have to try and remember that. So this is the one I got at the moment. This is the one I'm using at the moment. I like that one. It's alright. It does the business. I like my experimentals. I only like my experimentals because... 2 secs. Made one. This is the old... can you see this in the webcam? Love them. That's caught a glimpse of the dog. He's giving me evils at the moment. What are you doing in there, Dave? So I'm not really looking for anything for myself other than that, the Holy Grail. Hello, Donny, by the way, sorry. Yeah, the Holy Grail multi-tool would be an experimental with glow tubes down the side and crystals or horns in an S-Class. So yeah, that'd be the ideal for me. If I could find one of those, because that is like Holy Grail stuff. But as far as ships go, I'm really happy that I picked up a guppy quite early into this save. I like them. You can do so much with them. I wish you could still do the 6 upgrades rather than this supercharged slots and all this kind of crap. I think it's a killer for me because at the moment, if you don't get supercharged slots in the right place, then you can never get the full potential of your multi-tool or your ship. You know, and they say, well, I'll go and find another multi-tool. Yeah, but there's some things that you just really like, don't you? Whereas before you could upgrade your ship how you wanted to upgrade it. Waiting to see Starfield. Yeah. It'd be interesting. The footage that we saw last year was a bit pants, but obviously it had to be early days. I'm not finding anything here. It's like this trying to find an A-class cabinet. What's it going to be like trying to find an S? Been going for an hour and 30 minutes, guys. If you haven't already, if you could click the like button, that would really help me out. Just helps the old stream out a little bit. Gets it into the whole YouTube thing. Well, I think it does anyway. Bloody YouTube. It's a shelter. I did do the scan. Yeah, okay. Yeah, quote of the week, that one. Beowulf. Absolutely brilliant. It should quote that on social media and just tag Sean Murray from Hello Games. I'm looking forward to it, but yeah, it's either going to be a beautiful looking game with really good gameplay, or it's going to be a beautiful looking game with minimal gameplay and lots of bugs. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be a bit like Cyberpunk for the first year, where it's just going to be full of bugs. I hope it isn't. Tell you what, guys, I'm going to probably swap systems in a minute. This is taking ages just to even find an A-class cabinet. What was this? This is balance, so it's only tier 2. I've actually given up looking for S-class cabinets sometimes on a couple of the tier 2 systems. I don't know why. They just, I mean, I've gone like 160 maps in. And my will to live. Wow. I don't mind looking at multi-tools, but holy crap. I do try and keep to tier 3s, to be honest with you. He's game dev. He won't listen to it. Very true. Very true. They just keep piling more into the game, and they should really do an update where they just fix everything. The trouble is, I don't think this game was ever designed for being multiplayer. Which is the other thing for Starfield. Is that going to be multiplayer? Is that meant to be multiplayer? Because I do like to play games with other people. What's my Discord server? It's in, if you go to the community tab in my, I can't alt tab out at the moment. If you go to my community tab on the YouTube page and scroll down, you'll see the Discord logo. Should come up. Join it. I'm on there as much as I can be. I should be on there a bit more, really. Yeah, I'm going to swap systems in a minute because it's another B. We're going to go find a tier 3 system. I'm not wasting any more time with this. I do actually want to find a multi-tool today, so, and I'm also going to get a drink. Right, let's find a tier 3 system. I'm losing the will to live here a little bit. Cheers. No problem. Yeah, you can when you catch me on there, if you want to chat or anything, just feel free. I'm always around. And if you've got a mic, I will always chat away. Yeah, there we go. Affluent, No Moons, and Viking. Happy days. I played World of Warships for years. Those devs of the work. Are they really? Yeah, that's a game that never really pulled me in. The only other game I've been playing recently, just for shits and giggles, I've been playing Assetto Corsa. You don't know what that is. It's like a driving sim. So, you know, you can get all these state-of-the-art steering wheels for your PC, you know, with the gear change and handbrake and all that. I've got the cheapest steering wheel possible, right? And I even didn't pay full price for that because I had a voucher from work for Christmas. And I've had such a laugh on it. There's a map where you can drive the motorways of Japan with traffic. It is brilliant. Me and my mate have been doing it, and you drive around as fast as possible. I mean, look, you're talking 150, 160 mile an hour. It's brilliant. And that's how I've been unwinding. Aha! A-class in the space station. This will help out because we don't have to go and find any A-class cabinets now, so we can just go from planet to planet, and there is 7 multi-tool pools in this system. So, fingers crossed, we may find a multi-tool. And if we do, we're in a tier 3 system, so we can Go and find the S-Class. I'll just see if there's... Ooh. I like these Gullwing ships. Just see if there's a an exotic coming first wave. A-Class. Nissan Skyline. Funnily enough, R34. Because it's four-wheel drive. Because I cheat. Because if I go anything rear-wheel drive, the rear wheels try to overtake me. So yeah, R34 or the other car of choice, which we went onto a server for, I did V10 Audi R8, and that was hilarious. And my mate was in hot pursuit in a lime green GT3 Porsche. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Alright, so I usually try and go to the furthest planets away, just because. Yeah, Nissan Skyline. Yeah. Funny you should say that. Yeah, I like the R34s. 32's okay, but I do like the 34s. They're a bit of a brick. But yeah, they do one on there. The starter R34 on a set of courses, about 500 horsepower. And then they do some tuned one that goes up to about 850. But to be honest with you, driving around Japan in an 850 horsepower car, in the slight damp as well, it's entertaining. I always wanted the Quattro, but I'm old. Yeah, I'm old as well. What do you mean the Quattro's in Audi? The original RAC winner. Love those cars. Absolutely love them. Yeah, they are amazing. Yeah, I saw some guy on YouTube a few months ago pull one out of a shed that had been sat there for 20 years. And I just thought, you're so lucky. What's the chance of finding something saucy? It'd be good if we could get an S-Class multi-tool, a half-decent one, and get the exotic in the same. And a nice early spawn exotic. That'd be nice. I take it everybody's in Eissentam, yeah? Everybody's got bases in Eissentam. If you want a base in Eissentam, give us a shout. I'll stick my friend codes on the top of the chat there if you want it. And get yourself a base in Eissentam without having to do the Artemis thingy. You've probably all done it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get a drink. 2 secs. Cheers, my friends. Oh, Jesus, I needed that. It's hotter than a Mexican's lunch in here. Right, we've got a mid rifle. Keep going. Just keep going. We've got to find something. As I say, never found anything in Eissentam. So let's go straight. It would be quite good if it was straight in front of us. So. Everybody working the Easter week? I didn't get it off. 4-day week this week, 4-day week next week as well. Anybody got any plans for Easter? They're awful looking things, aren't they? Really horrible. So that was off Passy. I'm going to play non-school. I'm going to play. Good luck, search, mate. Well, thanks ever so much for coming today. Do appreciate it. If you get onto Discord and you catch me in there, don't forget to catch up with us. But have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you soon, my friend. Your correct terminology. I'm looking for an exotic. The tall gullwing type with the pointed nose and the engine cover. Not the short top centre wing. I'm beginning to wonder if they exist. So you're looking for the one with the really big wings, the tri-wing one with the pointed nose. I don't know if you can get tri-wings with a pointed nose. You'd get a twin with a pointed nose and a clam tail at the back. Don't know. There isn't a... I wish they would put some more exotics in it, to be honest with you. For something that's meant to be so rare, and they have turned the rarity right down, because I used to fall over them all the time. They should really at least up the colours. Because, I don't know if you know, but there's about 20 different shades of colour on the squid. But with the normal exotic, the royals, which is what they're called in the game files, all the guppies and all that kind of stuff, there's only a few colours, isn't there?
Extreme toxicity detected.
Didn't mean to do that then. Yeah, we do need some variation. I know they put the solars in, didn't they? The solar ships, but I mean, they did loads of work. I can remember just after Beyond, they did loads and loads of work and updates for the shuttles. And there's some really nice looking shuttles. Not that I don't think I'd ever fly one, but they did loads to them, and then nothing for the exotics. The exotics you see now are the ones from day dot, from the start of the game. So we could definitely do with some more exotics, even if they made them even harder to find. Another mid pistol. Yep, mid rifle. I think we have about 200. I have around about 200 ships in now. Really? Yeah, I've got a friend of mine who plays World of Warships. Not my thing, I don't think. Not that I've ever tried. Perhaps I should give it a go. I'm so picky. That's my problem with games. I'm not a brilliant gamer. I'm not going to admit. No, not going to lie. Oh, that's handy to know. Could probably do with the this has got gold in this one. I've got to look for a gold planet and get some money. I've already said that. Right then. What is the chance? I think I tried getting something in Eissentam before. And as soon as I went back to Euclid, I found something. Odd. Nice little bubble planet. Oh, those are the bubbles that bleed. It's not even big league. Stay well away. They turned into a... Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. It's a bit like World of Tanks as well, isn't it? That's it. Is it done by the same people as World of Tanks? Halo. Yeah, I haven't played Halo. Do you know what? The last time I played Halo would have been Halo 1, funnily enough. I think if I was going to do a first-person shooter, I would like to play something like... Does everybody remember Battlefield 2? We had proper squads and massive maps, and you could have 64 players on a map. That's what I would like. A bit of team bonding or shouting abuse. Halo, yeah. Not played Halo for a long, long time. I know there's a free version of Halo, isn't there? I did. In fact, it's still on my computer at the moment. I did actually download Warzone. Yeah. I had no clue what I was doing whatsoever. Ran alright though. I was quite surprised. Trouble is, I haven't got mental reaction time like it used to have, to be honest with you, for first-person shooters. Oh, hello. What have we found here then? So there's got to be something going on in this system to have a rarity on a normal pistol. Okay, so that is pistol. It's a mid-range with a crystal. Just write all this stuff down. And some bones. So, you never know. How far are we into this system? Got another 2 planets. You never know. I do hope so. That'd be quite cool if it was if it had the Star Wars wings on both sides in that colour. How's the quality of the internet, guys? Can I just ask you that? And the reason why I asked that is I've just changed ISPs. I got absolutely sick to freaking death of Virgin Media. 15 years I've been with them? Just hideous. Amount of dropouts and the cost and all that kind of stuff. So I changed everything over. So this is the first time I've actually done anything with the new internet, to be honest with you. It's fine, is it? Awesome. And what's even more fine is I'm saving myself some money every month now. And I'm getting more out of it. But I hardwired my whole house for internet. And I've had to reverse it all around. All the internet used to come into the back of the house, and now it's over there. What on earth is that? What is it? Just a patch of chlorine. Alright then, I'll have that. Unfortunately, you can't do the chlorine oxygen thing and make loads and loads of money anymore, but still, never mind. You're in PlusNet. Yeah, I went with Sky this time. They did me a deal. It was full fibre with the entertainment package, with Netflix, and my landline telephone for 50 quid. And I thought that was pretty good. BT did the whole install. It was really painless. Just hung a new line up outside because I didn't use the telephone line for donkey jonks. So let's see how they go for the next 18 months. And I was gutted to get rid of Virgin because they were really good to me for years. But they went shit. I ain't gonna lie. So expensive. Speed, I'm getting 150 down with 40 up, which is awesome. That's just enough for me. I mean, we've had commercial internet in here before with about 500. Never needed it. That's enough for three of us, and it's brilliant. 50 quid. That's even better. So yeah. It's all the whole money saving thing at the moment, unfortunately. You've got to save as much as possible. I wouldn't say times are hard, but they're definitely tighter. And I'm definitely not making millions off YouTube. Oh, that's another pistol. Which one did we just go to then? I don't even remember which planet we went to then. It was Manus, wasn't it? I'll do the Sky thing now. You've had bad things with Sky before? I did all sorts of Googling on who's got the best customer service and best provider and all that. Sky did pretty well, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie. I think I did Sky about 15 years ago, and it wasn't very good because it was coming through the telephone line, and I've still got the same telephone pole up from probably the 1950s. But yeah, they seem to be alright. We'll see how it goes. Can only try, but you know, Virgin Media. I mean, when I tried to cancel, it was an hour and a half on the phone, and they cut me off about 4 or 5 times. A couple of times because I was so irate, but you know, yeah, it was just horrendous, and they've just been terrible. So we'll see how it goes. Pretty chuffed with it so far. But early. Why have I just called the Nexus in? Never mind. We'll see how it goes. I think it's different areas have different issues, don't they? Really. I mean, I'm down in Devon, so they've only just invented the bloody wheel down here. And this bloody high-speed internet. Jesus. You don't have double that fibre out in the sticks. Oh shit. You're worse than us. And we're in Devon. I mean, they've just done fire and stuff down here, and we've still got high-speed internet. Oh, I think this is the last planet and we still haven't found anything. I can't believe it. What's going on? Oh, dear. Hey, Lava. How you doing? No, good old YouTube, mate. You know what it's like. They're fucking rubbish. They're rubbish. So, anybody's in the chat? LavaLamp64, without doubt, one of the best multi-tool hunters in the new No Man's Sky community. Without doubt. I haven't seen you upload very much recently, Lava. Are you taking a break from the multi-tool hunting? I'm not going to lie. I didn't do it for years. I caught up with Austin. Showed me what to do. I'm hooked. I've got a problem. I can't stop it. I know how it happened for you now. Oh, it's good to see you, mate. Hope you're alright. I never get a chance to see you and KJ play anything, so hunting in pirate systems, but no luck today. No, I'm in Eissentam. I don't usually do in Eissentam, and I've found nothing today. I've had, I don't know, 4 experimentals in Euclid this week, but nothing special. Just cleared out this system. Nothing here, so we're going to go on to the next. We'll have a quick look. Oh, hang on. I was just about to say. We'll have a quick look to see what the exotic is. So, yeah. If anybody wants a single fin gold exotic in Eissentam, there it is. The glyphs are down the bottom. I'll have a photo of that just in case, but I'll put it on the community page if anybody's not paying attention or don't want to write it down or too drunk. We're out of here. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next. Yeah, I hate those things. Yeah, they're not the best looking things. I've got a white one with the little fins on it, but I'm only doing it just for the collection. I wouldn't, you know. When you see them flying around, they're like they're waving all over the shop. They're a bit weird. Alright, what we got here? Well, it's good to see that YouTube is promoting my live stream. Not. It does say on my YouTube stats that Sunday is meant to be the best day to do anything. Sunday afternoon is meant to be the peachiest time to do everything on YouTube, right? Other than any other day, Sunday afternoon. Nope. Wrong. Do you know the trick for pirate systems? Whatever reloads into the anomaly cabinet will load into the S cabinet. I didn't know that. I did not know that. So whatever reloads into the anomaly cabinet is what will load into the S cabinet, and that is easier to find in pirate systems. What, the S-class cabinet is easier to find? I thought the anomaly cabinet was the same as one. Has the anomaly got its own multi-tool pool, or does it share it? Am I being thick? I thought it shared. The pool was. I got a notification. No problems. Bloody YouTube. Bloody YouTube. What do I pay him all this money for? Not promoting my shit. Come on, Lava. Tell me how it works. I've been doing shit wrong, probably. I tell you what, it's been pissing me off, Lava. Right? I don't know if you've had it. I said earlier on, right? I found a beautiful multi-tool the other day, right? And found the S-class cabinet. It was on a world with volcanoes. I came back in again, went to my reload planet, came back, and a volcano had spawned over the inhabited outpost. Just to piss me off. Pirate systems are totally different than other systems, but there is about a 6% chance of finding the S-class cabinet compared to the tier 3. Okay. See, I did an S-class. Does anybody know what tier the pirate systems took over? Is it so is it like it? Oh, I'm trying to get my head around this now. Hang on a minute. I'll just have a sip of my lager. So pirate systems have a better chance of spawning an S-class. Do you find it? Never ever search on a volcano planet. It's my number one rule. Yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks for telling me. I'll tell you what, I was pissed. That's as nearly as bad as going to a Korvac system and you go to the S-class cabinet and they change it to something else. Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm not a big fan of Korvacs. Pirate systems. I was going to ask you something then, but it's gone. It'll come to me in a minute. Don't worry, it's just old age kicking in. See. That's got bones on it. What am I doing? Why has it changed? What am I doing wrong? I'm having a bit of a brain fart at the moment. Just bear with. So that's a C. Hold up a minute. I lost my train of thought then. No idea what pirate systems changed from. Seen both tier 2 and tier 3 systems that have changed from pirate systems, also done to multi-tools. Are no longer S-class. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it was one of yours. I think it was one of Scott's that used to be an S, and I went to have a look at it, and it was an A or a B, or I can't remember what it was. So I looked for the S, and it literally took like 2 or 3 maps. It was like it was begging to be found again to find the S. It was weird. Are you on the bud, Dave? Was that the beer that was allowed when I was on dialysis? I'm on the bud here, but I tell you what, I went shopping earlier on, and there was a deal on some export, so I have a few cans of export. I'm not really meant to be drinking beer at the moment because I've turned into a fat bastard. I stopped nicotine. I stopped vaping in November, so I've decided that I'm going to eat myself to death, right, and drink myself to death, and put on loads of weight. So I'm not really. So what I did during the week, I thought, oh, what's gonna stop me from putting weight on? Drink whiskey instead. But I think I'll turn into an alcoholic if I do that all the time. So yeah, on the Budweiser at the moment, but there is some export in the fridge cooling down as we speak. In theory, Tier 1 systems also change to pirate systems, so possible to have S-Class cabinets. It's changed that much. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I'm going to have to do some more S-Class cabinets in the pirate systems then. If you're saying that it's got a 6% chance, ooh, we're going to have to catch up on Discord or something, Lava, because you need to explain some stuff, because I'm not the brightest candle in the church when it comes down to this kind of stuff. There's definitely a method to this. Either that or do some more videos telling us how to do it, Lava, because I did watch your series on finding multi-tools. It was very, very good. I've been FB for a while. FB? Lost me. That's code. I don't know what is that. FB? Facebook? I don't know. Right, okay. Where was I? I've completely lost it. Right, okay. Let's go. Let's go and find the... minor settlement. We're looking for multi-tools, that's what we're doing. This YouTube thing wasn't meant to be so much fun, surely. Right, so it's a C in the space station. Terrible purposes trying to figure out the new pirate systems. At hand contacted him and asked what the deal was with them. They work now. Yeah, there's something. I don't know how they did it when they changed the pirate systems over. I suppose the only thing you would have really known was if you had like bases on like 10 pirate systems, and then go to visit everyone and had recorded what tier level they were, and then knew what they were afterwards, because but no doubt, knowing Hello Games, it's completely random. I don't know. It's all magic. So it's B class. It'd be bloody typical today. I don't find anything, but I've had a lot of fun, and I don't usually stream. Fancy me streaming more on a Sunday during the week? What days would you like? Would you prefer, guys? I don't mind doing it on a Sunday. Did you find it harder, Lava, finding stuff in Eissentam rather than Euclid? I've done a bit of searching before in Eissentam. I wasn't very lucky. Whether it's just me. Basically, I land on the station, look in the cabinet, go out, summon the anomaly, look in the cabinet, and then reload on every planet and look in the anomaly for each reload. Plus the station 2. Is that just pirate systems, is it? Or is that in general? Because in general, if that's the case, I've been missing out on the any day took early retirement. Oh, nearly swore at you then, Beowulf. I'm not joking. Nearly swore. Early retirement. I had to look at my retirement plan the other day. 13 years to go. I'm just saying. 13 years. And even then, I don't think I'm going to be able to afford to fucking retire. $13 early retirement. Oh, that'd be fucking bliss. Just saying. Another thing I was going to ask you, Lava. So, I've been doing the initial scan for the minor settlements from the space station, right? If there's moons involved, obviously you don't want to go down to moons. Is it okay to swap the planets over to a nearest planet, or will it always pull you over to the moon? Because I've been avoiding moon planets like the plague, really. But I'm missing out. I think I'm missing out sometimes. No, only in pirates. It's all the other systems. It's only the sea cabinet. Pirate systems are always loaded. Okay. I'm going to give that a go. I'm so new to this multi-tool hunting, Lava, but I do really enjoy it. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why, because it is really frustrating. I think it's even more frustrating than finding ships, but I think the reward is pretty good. See. Reload and input and moon, but you usually only search them. Yeah, okay. Can't remember if I did the search, the map. Here we go. Multitool is hunting is great when somebody else is doing it. Yeah. Just sit back and watch. searching Eissentam now. I haven't looked at Euclid for about 2 years. I see looking at lots of tier 2 systems. Yeah, I've been found a lot in tier 2 systems, but it seems to be that in tier 2 systems you can go past 150 maps, and well, I mean, I'll do a couple of hour session. I don't mind, but it is quite frustrating for me. Whereas tier 3 systems, you definitely find the S-class cabinet quicker. But I haven't found anything really... Well, put it this way. You probably know as much as anybody else. I would love to find like the holy grail of experimentals with glow tubes and either needles, crystals, or horns in an S. Something really nicely coloured as well. But what I find is nicely coloured, other people probably wouldn't like. I found a couple of tan ones the other day, thought they looked really good. $400? Are you off your face? Jesus Christ! I mean, I did about 180 the other day, and I just thought, fuck this, I'm going. That's it, I'm done. I was as much I don't mind, but it wasn't for a very good multi-tool either. You know, I think I'd put about 2.5 hours into something that didn't actually look that good. I hope it was something really decent, Lava, for 400. Oh, there we go. There's the A-class. I nearly walked away from that then. Oh, Jesus. 400 hours. 400 settlements. Jesus Christ. You're definitely made for this, because I don't think I could cope for 400 settlements. And a single plasma tube with horns, but it was only a C class. I know. I was talking to Ostentatious, and he said that it's like the Holy Grail. If you could find an S class one with crystals, horns, and plasma tubes, I think that's like the Holy Grail, isn't it? Okay, so there's your A class. That's whatever's going to be the S class. So we'd better do some planet hopping then. Better get another beer on the go then. Never found a plasma tube with crystals before. Only ever seen screenshots. Yeah, I know. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Back in 2 seconds, guys. It's beer o'clock. And he's in. Right then. Well, I've never found a plasma tube rifle yet, so that'll be the first one off the list. Right then. Let's get cracking. Hit 500 settlements. No way. 500. Jesus. Surely know he couldn't have done that in one sitting. 500. Jesus, that's like... That'd be like 24 hours, wouldn't it? Oh, that would have just been mental. I say it better have been for a decent multi-tool. Decent experimental. Further experimentals than the aliens, not going to lie. Don't know why. Let's charge up.
Technology recharge.
Righty-hoo. Let's go. I mean, at this point today, even if you find anything, I'll go for the S just for shits and giggles. Just because we haven't found anything. Right then, let's see what we got here. Just a pistol. Right then. We've been hunting since 9. It's now midnight. Only found a C-class alien and a couple of pistols. Any luck today, so jump in the black hole. Yeah, do you know what? I go through patches in my mind where I think to myself, I wonder if this area in the galaxy just isn't good enough. So then I try and go as far away from that as possible, or to some random area. It plays with your head. Like this week, I went first cabinet I tried, found an experimental. Went to another cabinet, had another experimental. Went to another cabinet, had the... sorry, another planet. So, third one had a starter pistol, but it was in purple. Really nice. So, it's all three in one cabinet. Then found an orange experimental. It did really well. I thought, brilliant. Today... yeah, not so good. Not so good. But, you know, could be that the last planet we try... it's always the last planet. So roughly how many S-Class multi-tools do you think you found, Lava? I mean, I must admit, you need a medal for the amount that I've seen you've had on your YouTube channel.
Technology recharge. The Singularity drive is made across available. Yeah. I don't think I've ever used it. Possibly 400 or 500, lost count. And just go, I think go to bloody hell. I suppose when you when they did the purge a couple of years ago, you would go ah ha ha, ah, ha 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 ha. Okay. So we've got a green alien, all green, pretty nasty looking. Let's see if there's two in this system. Jesus, I thought I was going... I mean, I might actually look for that, even though I shouldn't do, really. But, you know. I haven't found any S-Class weapons in Eissentam yet, so perhaps that would be me first. $400 or $500. Holy shit, mate. That's a lot. Yeah, pretty ugly for an alien. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Yeah, pretty nasty. You never know, though. See, I've probably found
I don't know, 10 aliens and not bothered searching for the S-Class. Because they are just ugly, disgusting looking things. That's pretty bad, isn't it? It's all green. The only thing I'm pretty glad about, really, is that all the stuff that I'm putting on the channel is pretty much all mine again now. I went through a lazy patch. I ain't gonna lie. I was on an older save a couple of days ago. I went to locations a half. I know. I did some of yours as well, Lava, and some of Scott's, and a lot of them were gone. There was a big purge, wasn't there? Oh, mind, but you've got some really nice multi-tools on yours. Some of them are really, really nice. Rifle. I don't even remember what planet that was then. TV. I think that was Air Q, wasn't it? It's a rifle. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. Do I want to search for that? I don't know. Might just do it for the stream. If it takes more than an hour, I won't do it. I'll just leave it because it's pretty ugly. But, you know, we're 2 hours and 37 minutes into the stream and that's the first thing we get. And what system are we in? Promising. Don't know, it could be another couple of hours search, I suppose. I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. Let's search for pistols. I found a pistol the other day, a green one with bubbles on it. I'm only going to post it because I've never found one before. The white ones with the diamonds on it, they are all over the shop, aren't they? You can find those quite a lot. As I say, I found a tan one the other day with the oval decal down the side of it, but it wasn't. It was never going to be an S. It was like a B or a C or something. I don't know. It was lovely, really nice. Did I actually? Have I just had a moment? I think I have, haven't I? I didn't actually reload on a planet then, did I? I don't know. Be nice if there's another one in this. I should imagine you pretty much found every variation of new lava. Sal's just run past. I don't want to be on video camera. Turn that fucking thing off. Well, thanks for sticking with it, guys, so far. Not the most interesting thing to do on a live stream. Not going to lie, but I was going to do it anyway. And I thought I'd just, you know, click the stream button. Might as well. I'll probably do it a bit more often, to be honest, when I'm, you know, just looking for the multi-tools. Give me time to chat to you guys. Still hunting for plasma with crystals. Hey. We'll race for that one, but no doubt you'll be fucking hunting 24/7 for it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that'd be really... That is, without doubt, the holy grail, isn't it? Really. Yeah, got to have one. I tell you what, I got a new 3D printer, and it prints with resin, liquid resin. It's fucking awesome. The quality is amazing, right? And I was going to print an experimental the other day, and I've got to the point now where I can actually print clear, like glass, so I can actually do the plasma tubes part of it. It looked good. I'll get round to it eventually. I tried to print it last week and messed up. There was carnage. When this printer goes wrong, it really goes wrong. So I've yet to stop printing it. It's taken me a week to sort it, but we'll get there. But yeah, it's going to look good. I need more time, guys. I need the 24 hours in a day is not enough. Not bored. Kind of streams I like. Just subscribe. Quiet today, lurking. Book. Well, thanks for that. I appreciate you. Really do. Really do. Because, you know, I never know what to stream, to be honest with you. I'm not the most entertaining of people. I can't help it. Unless I have about another 10 of these, and then it's going to be really entertaining because I'll probably be naked by then. Just saying. And playing No Man's Sky. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. So that's a mid rifle. So it's got horn on it, so that's probably the other one with the... What am I going to do? Am I going to search for this? We'll do the last planet. You never know. The last planet may have something saucy on it. But other than that, it's going to be that disgusting alien thing. Dog, get down. There we go. There's the last planet over there. Dog's in the on the carpet next to me, just licking its privates. I'm not looking. I'm just saying. I'm going to look straight ahead. Stop it. Stop that right now. Hold up, just a minute. So I don't want to be on video on the camera. Fucking Jesus. Oh dear. Brilliant. At least the dog's gone now. That was really putting me off. Are you still doing stuff with KJ Lava? Are you still streaming? I never get to see any of the KJ's streams. She must be on a completely opposite time zone to me. Never. If I get to see any of her streams. What are you cooking, Jeff? Just asking. Yeah. I never get to... I mean, I did catch up on her because she obviously records her streams, and I do catch up with them from time to time, but I've never managed to be able to catch her live. Banana cake? Shit. Drop some over. I'm only in Devon. I have beer. If it makes any, you know, if it's going to tempt you, I'm just saying. Banana cake? Then brisket of beef? Fuck her. I want some. No, I've got beer. Honestly. Because I got to cook today, right? I ain't cooking. I'm doing bacon rolls. And that's it. I'll probably be smashed by then, to be honest with you. So there'll be undercooked bacon rolls. Yes, deal. I'm beerless. No! You can't be beerless at the weekend, Jeff. What the hell? When you stream, it's 4 p.m. Thursday for her. They for me. Beans on toast. Yeah, that's my type of cooking. Brisket of beef and banana cake. Jesus Christ. That's cordon bleu shit, that is. You know, got bacon rolls. And I'll probably burn those fuckers as well. If the old George Formby ain't working properly. It's Sunday. One day I can be asked to cook properly. Jeff, it's Sunday. It's one day I can be asked to drink properly. Easy and foolproof? Look, mate. Putting butter on bread, that's easy and foolproof. Fucking banana cake with brisket of beef and stuff. What the fuck? That's like some Gordon Ramsay shit going on there. Right. So we only have this horrible green alien thing. What do I do? Do I look for the S? What do I do, guys? Come on, it's up to you. Do I get the S? Or do you just go to another system? Come on, smash the chat now, because I need to know, because otherwise I'm going to look for it. Go to another system from Vapor. If you make something foolproof, just go back. It's too ugly to find. People have said that about me, Vapor. I'm just saying. Try a pirate system. Alright, well, I'm going to make a note of where this is, right? Just in case. Just in case. Lava, have you got these? Have you got about 1 million of these pads with all sorts written in them to do with No Man's Sky finds? Kiwi Gamer, good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream today. Alright, so where are we? We are at... I'll leave the save beacon here. And I'll take a picture. And we're going to do a pirate system because we're going to get lava's luck. That's what it is. And we're going to find an experimental with crystals and glow tubes. Because lava said so. Right then. Let's go. Pirate system. Because this is magic for me. I don't usually search these things. Right, so... pretty
really bleak area of space, actually. Here we go. So we're looking for a pirate system. There we go. But do we need... Is it good? Does the Korvax thing come into it? Oh. Oh, that's all right. That's okay. Wealthy Korvax. Viking, black market. There we go. We're doing it. We're going to get the experimental with glow tubes and crystals. Isn't that right, Lava? Isn't that right, Lava? Come on. You told me. It's going to happen. It's got 3 fucking planets. This is not going to happen. Right, okay. Let's go and check the space station. Just any old pirate system will do. Righto. It's any old pirate system. We're there. Right. So we've got a C-class mid-range mid-size rifle. Station, then anomaly. Right, okay. Station is C. Then the anomaly. Hey, Lava. It's like you're like Yoda, and I'm just like the young Padawan now, because I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Right, so there's a C-class in the anomaly. So what do we do next then? Do we just do the normal scan and try and find the A-class? Is that how we do it? Because I have no clue. Or is that an S-class of some sort? Station. Ooh. Ah, reload on every planet. Ah, I've gotcha. I've gotcha. Gotcha. Right, okay. So that's got more of a chance of being an S-class cabinet than... I don't understand. It's not going in. That's a C-class cabinet. So does this mean it's going to stay as a C-class cabinet? understand, Lava. I'm thick. Don't use maps, no need to. Right, okay. So I'm going to reload on every... I would reload if I could land. Here we go. So I've got to... Whatever is in the anomaly cabinet will be the S-class. But only... Gotcha. Is could you hear the penny drop? Holy crap. That's magic. Gotcha. I gotcha. Mind blown. How the fuck does that work then? That's mental. How does that work? Why am I driving? Let's say driving. Pirates just totally do it. I know. That's just... Well, how does it work? My mind is blown. What the fuck? Really? I can see there's 8 people in the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. Lava's just blowing my mind right now. That's okay. Don't worry about it. It's all good. But if you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to tick the like button. And if you are new to the channel, then do the old subscribey thing, because that would really help out, and that'd be good. That'll make me feel good. Because, yeah. Hello. What do you mean it's going to be the S-class for everyone? I don't understand. I'm going to be doing this all the time now, Lava. That's going to be the S-class for that planet. That doesn't make sense. Oh. Mind is blown. Where's my ship all the way over there? Do you know what? I don't know how long it's been since I've seen anybody in the anomaly. I never go multiplayer on. You're laughing at me, aren't you, Laugh? I know you are. What is this crazy voodoo shit that you've just been teaching me? Oh, I had a really good time streaming today, guys. I'm gonna have to do. Why I don't do this more often, I don't know. Well, I do actually, because if I streamed all the time, then I wouldn't have enough time to do any YouTube content. So there is not enough hours in the day for this stuff, and I don't want to be a lazy bugger anymore and keep doing other people's content, you know, other people's finds. I think finding your own stuff is a lot more satisfying, especially when you put it on YouTube as well. I don't mind doing the odd occasion. That's the only downfall on this as well. Having to keep running up here. Stream more, some more. Mostly watch streams in a day. Can't speak for others. Yeah, I will try. I will try. I've been doing a lot of YouTube shorts recently. I'm not going to lie. And it's probably not been too popular, but it has brought a lot of subscribers into the channel. I've also got all of my YouTube shorts now on TikTok, funnily enough. Because this year is the year where I actually put my foot down a little bit. I've never really tried. Not really tried. And I've been a bit of an idiot because, well, whatever. Really, I'm not going to make any excuses. I've not really tried. And the effort you put into YouTube, you get back. So I quite fancy it now. Well, I think I'm going to obviously put a bit more effort in. Right, which one did we go to? Yeah, quite fancy boosting the channel this year a bit more. Putting a bit more effort into it. When you're out of the house for, 50 hours a week, work-wise, and I've got a family, I'll try to do my best. That's all I can say. But, I do really enjoy it. I enjoy chatting to you lot. And I suppose with live streams you get more chance with, talking to people. So, yeah, probably better idea to do more streaming than recording. It's the constant self-doubt of what to do. That's the trouble. I doubt myself too much. Well, this has absolutely blown me away, this has. The only thing with Pirate S-Class rifles, it will only be 19 slot and not before. How do you know this stuff? Jesus. I just, take off and land and do stuff, but you're like a plethora of information lava. So what time is it over in Australia at the moment, lava? You're 12 hours difference, isn't it? My daughter's used to be a YouTuber, and one of her friends off there is in Melbourne, and he used to just stay up all night. How he did it, I don't know. Oh, the beer floweth. Shit. So, we are not going to get anything saucy from this system. Just down to the fact that of this anomaly. It's still just baffling me a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But, I'll take it. I'll take it. Although I did see a couple of tier 3 systems we can have a look at as well. But that That is insane. I'm not going to lie. That is insane. I just can't get my head around how it works. Let's have a look around. See what we can get. If it's either going to be a black market or... I might have to go for a couple of tier 2 systems, if not. It's not a tier 3. Oh, hang on. Gek. Opulent. We're having it. Oh, there's not many planets, though. Maybe for a ship. Not that I look for a lot of ships these days, because I've pretty much found every exotic. And they're documented on this... on my channel. Even though if they're not in the right timing, they're in the system, so pretty much everyone's there. C-class in the cabinet, and it was a tier 3, wasn't it? It was opulent. Yeah, but only 2 planets. It's probably a waste of time, to be honest with you. We'll just see what comes in. I know there's a solar outside. Whether it's going to come in or not, I'm not sure, but there's the solar. It's S-class. Oh, that's a weird colour. B. Sort of two-tone, orange and green. That was a C, wasn't it? Yeah. I might just swap systems, to be honest. There's not really a huge amount of planets there, is there? I don't know. Oh, I can't decide now. Fuck it. There we go. Won't take long. Oh, I hate these high mountain planets. Right, I'm going to hit the loo. I'll be back in a moment.
Right, where are we? Oh. Searching for an A-class, aren't we? That's right. See? Come on. Didn't want to talk to you. There we go. There's the A. Right. I'll have that. Right, let's go to the other planets. Oh, actually, no. Before we do that, that's the space station weapon, isn't it? So let's... see what we've got on this planet. Okay. There's only 2 planets. Go to the next one. And then I'm probably going to come off, guys, to be honest. Unless we find something really saucy on this planet. Definitely the longest stream I've ever done. Not going to lie. 3 hours, 15 minutes, that's not bad. It's actually flame past, to be honest with you. Because I would have done this anyway. But I just would have been on my own. So I do appreciate you guys tagging along. You have a lot of luck, really? Isn't that weird? Because Austin was saying he doesn't usually go anything under 4. Yeah, so that's actually... Because I've avoided them usually. I mean, I avoid... Yeah, I don't know if it's a luck thing. I don't know, but you never know. It just plays with you. It plays with you, doesn't it? It really does. It's just random, but it plays with you. It's like gambling. Jesus. What's the chance? Nope. Right, so what we'll do here, there's no multi-tool in here. So what we'll do, we're going to find the exotic for this system, as it is an opulent system, isn't it? It is. Yeah. So we should be able to find the exotic pretty quick, he says. And with the old one planet systems. Yeah, I think they're a thing of the past, aren't they? Oh, hello, there's the exotic. Now this will spawn pretty quickly into the space station. The fuck is it? See if it's any good. Gold, by the looks of things. But I reckon this will be probably... Where are we? There it is. Oops. I reckon that'd be about wave 3 or 4 in the space station. So there's the glyphs, if you'd like it. Gold Royal 7 clam tail. Very, 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 very nice. Right. Let me just set the space station a second. Well, the only one we found today was that horrible green thing, which I very, very much doubt I'll ever come back to. Eissentam wasn't good to us today. I've had some fun. I would have done this anyway, and I'm glad that you lot came to join in with the live stream. I really appreciate you coming in to Vapor. Me old mate to Lava Lamp 64. Thank you so much for coming in. To all of you, thank you for coming and joining me today. I do appreciate it. And let's do this again, shall we? Let's go find some multi-tool. You never know, we might find that experimental plasma tubes, crystals. I'll get there before you, Lava. I'm on it. Like hell I am. But bit of friendly competition. Thanks ever so much for joining me, guys. I really do appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Tick that bell. Doing Nomad Sky stuff all of the time. And got some stuff coming out this week. Got 4 experimental S-Class multi-tools. Got a first wave exotic for nanites, and I'll do some other bits and pieces during the week. So, but for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an excellent rest of your weekend, and I shall see you all soon. Take it easy, and see you later.